Hello guys, so here I have my setups. So last setup that I shared on my Discord was this. It did an entry on March and it was simple. It was a breakoff structure right there. So BOS, and then the market retraced at 50%, stop loss above, down there, and we were like maximum was 1 to 1.4, but of course we let this go, and this is a long-term trade. We can just let it go. So it's really hard the market to reverse this because it was like between 50k and 60k that Bitcoin was considered uh, the first crypto coin that had a really good impact because it entered on the New York exchange. So right now it's like something that people are buying, and even institutions can buy Bitcoin right now. So it's a really big deal. So for me, this will be one of the greatest setups, on the point that on that view that I don't believe that Bitcoin will ever reach some lows like here again. I don't really believe it, and even this low, I don't believe that it will happen. So this is a trade that you can take for a long time. If you took that trade, amazing. If you didn't, this is the new trade that I'm looking for. So the new trade, not here, there's a break. Actually, there is like triple top, right? And there is our new break. So this one is more aggressive because there is not like a big break like there. It was like not so big, but it's kinda clean. So there is three things there. I mean, there are two setups, and you shouldn't be afraid of this because the market can do this, and actually I already opened a position right there at 50. I recommend to open at 50 or between 50% and 75%, or an entry at 75%, one of these three levels. For me, the market can do this and an explosion up. The market can do this and then it goes up. It means that this order block can serve as can serve right there, can be liquidity, and we can take that liquidity and we have a lot of fair value gap there. You know, there is a lot of, sorry, right there. There's a big space. So if it touches there and it breaks this top, I don't believe that it will ever reach down. It will never go down, and you can see in the past that there is some free value gaps that they never get touched. In here it actually just a bit, yeah, didn't get touched there. All of this was actually touched. But as you can see, like there is two opportunities. Like you can enter right away, like today or in the next few days, or you can enter, you can lose the position if you enter with your stop loss right there, or you can enter right there. It depends on what you want to do. I would enter like here or 75 and put my stop loss in here. If you want to be more aggressive, I would put my stop loss right there. If I have a stop loss. If my position gets triggered on my stop loss, I would wait here, put my stop loss here, and I just let it go. So first setup right there. I mean, right away, you can open a setup, you can let it go, and the second setup, it's like this. This is all the movement, because this can actually be liquidity, and it can do this. So here or here, imagine here, at 50 or between, it depends. I would open one at 50% and one another here and another here. If you have like $300, you can split, but I think that you need to have more money, more than $150, so you can split. And it's like stop loss there, and I would let it run like that. So I share this setup on my Discord, and it went very well. It is right there. The position was open like here. Yeah, like there. And now it's right in here. And I do believe this will be a nice setup. One of them will be a great setup, so we can turn a good profit on the long term. Thank you guys.